What's going on, Darksiders fans? StrangeLuv here, and in today's episode I'll be showcasing the boss fight with our very special friend, Ghorn. And if you've ever heard Ghorn talk, you'll know that he is very special indeed. He likes to refer to himself in the third person a lot, and he kind of reminds me of a big pyromaniac Pokemon, which is almost cute until you realize that he wants to murder you. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with Ghorn, he's actually a part of a larger side quest called A Spark of Life, which is given to you by Muria. And Muria is a very powerful shaman, or shaw-woman, I suppose is more appropriate, and she gave life to Ghorn. She gave life to this construct. But apparently she messed up the recipe and made a bad batch of constructs that day, and with a heavy heart she asks you to eliminate her creation, Ghorn, and she will of course reward you heavily for doing so. Now, to get to Ghorn, you have to navigate through a small side dungeon in the charred pass called the Scar, and some of you may have come here by watching my walkthrough video of the Scar, but if not, if you'd like to see that video, I'll go ahead and put links in the description and annotations on the screen so that you can go and watch that walkthrough in case you need help navigating the dungeon. Now, as far as the boss fight goes with Ghorn, I really didn't find it to be that hard. I had plenty of health potions thanks to the two chests that are right outside of the area before you meet Ghorn, and some of his main defenses include calling up some minions. He also makes lava bubble up from the ground, and that was one of the main things that killed me because it sort of threw me off at first. I didn't expect it, and I couldn't really get away from the lava puddles in time, so that took a little bit off my life, but it's all good. Also, he will sort of explode in place, where all of his body parts will orbit around really quickly, and so you have to just make sure to back away in time so that you don't get hit by any of his body parts. Other than that, he'll just sort of swing at you, and that's about it. So, my main strategy for fighting Ghorn was to call in my ghouls, of course, my trusty ghouls that I always have. I also had my redemption pistol out so I could regenerate wrath quickly. And I mainly would just run toward him, lock onto him, and then roll forward behind him. And once you get behind him, just slice away with a really strong weapon, and that seemed to do the trick. And when you get his life bar about halfway down, he'll call forth his little minions, his corrupt construct warriors, to act as a distraction, so try to eliminate them pretty quickly, or use your ghouls to fight them off while you go and deal with Ghorn. But overall, if you can evade behind him and get in some good strong hits, you should be able to beat Ghorn pretty quickly. I'd say my boss fight was about 3 minutes long, so it was a lot shorter than I expected it to be, but at the end of the boss fight I got to use a critical move to finish off Ghorn, so that was pretty satisfying. Once you've crushed our special friend Ghorn into a big ball of nothing, the Scar dungeon will officially be complete. Make sure to check the area for any fallen loot, and then warp back to Tristone to talk to Muria, completing the Spark of Life side quest.
May the stone forgive us, horseman. I cannot forgive myself.
Please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of my Darksiders 2 videos. As always, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, this is StrangeLuv signing out.